What's up, Comic-Con? How y'all doing? Yes, yes, give me that energy, give me your life. I need it. I'm Ryan, AKA Agent M, and we have a fun little situation happening up here right now. I would like to welcome to the stage a legend in his own right, comic book writer, artist, chiller of wonderful jeans way back in the day. Can we have Mr. Rob Liefeld on the stage? Please. Oh, God, no, this has gone horribly wrong already. Rob, you've got a microphone right there. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Is it working? My fly is button. My fly is button. Only old people will get that. Okay, young people, you don't know what that's going on. Okay, go ahead.
I got it. We also want to bring out Cebulski, Marvel Comics editor-in-chief.
EIC in the house.
Yes, yes, yes.
TV,
So,
good to see you.
of course, many of you are here to get a copy of Major X signed by Rob. Now, Rob, where do the fans get this?
Okay, listen. This is only available here or through my website. Here it goes. I've won my whole life to say this. Not available in stores.
Beep, 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 beep.
This is like 11 o'clock. You're watching late night. Not available in stores, okay? So we have given 150 of these to this signing. Major X, number one, the first issue, sold out. This one, only available here.
Yeah.
With the guy who greenlit Major X. There is no Major X without CB. Happy to be here.
Yay! Now, Rob, of course, we know you for Major X, but we know you for Cable. Come on, guys, for Cable.
Yeah, come on.
He's old. Okay.
For X-Force.
Woohoo! X-Force.
And a little guy by the name of Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool.
So,
and Domino. We can't leave out Domino. She's my only successful female character. Domino. Okay,
what about Pharaoh? Come on. Give me some Pharaoh.
She's kind of half and half.
Okay. I saw a great Domino cosplayer earlier
They're
today.
fantastic. They're
so
great.
good, so good. Now, we're talking about, you just mentioned success. What does success mean to you? Like, did you think about where you would be back when you started drawing and writing comics?
I'm going to tell you, I believe that every cartoonist is not thinking success. They're desperate. They're desperate to make something work. When people ask me, what was the inspiration for Cable and Deadpool? And I say, job security. Job security. I had to sell comics. Yep. If you don't sell comics, you get the phone call. Hi, you're being replaced. What? No. So I got to keep selling comics. So you keep going, maybe this guy, and maybe this guy, and maybe she'll work. And if it works out for you, great. And it worked out for me.
It did?
But it was born of desperation to stay hired. Stay hired.
And now at this point, I mean, I imagine...
Still the same.
You walk around, but you also see that level of success when you see the characters that you've created worn by children. You know, I saw a little tiny Major X.
Yes.
You see the Dominoes, the Cables, the Deadpools. That's got to feel incredible for you.
Is this working?
Yeah.
Can you hear Rob?
Is this working?
You guys can hear everybody, right?
Guys,
All right, good.
No, honestly, every time there is not a single cosplayer, and I'll be honest, I tell them this, the Deadpool cosplayers kept that Deadpool flame burning, hot. They would not be denied. They would show up a dozen, 2 dozen, 6 dozen. And then they started making Deadpool in a shower. And then Deadpool as a mermaid. And not Funko, cosplayers. Yeah. And then Funko's like, we can turn all these cosplayers into Funko Pops that my kids make me buy for $20. So I've damaged myself. But we have all of them. Do you have all of them? Who has Deadpool Funko Pops? Anybody? Spider-Man, I want to see your hand. Come on, come on. You know you have one. Okay, thank you.
I remember we were here at Comic-Con a year or two ago,
yeah.
and we were sitting down up there in the live stream, and you're like, here, Deadpool the Duck.
Yes.
Here's a Lego of a character.
Yes.
Like, it's just the wildest thing. It's got to be amazing. And CB, for you, as the editor-in-chief and as a lover of Marvel for your entire life, that's got to be rewarding and fun to see all of our fans here embracing it.
No, it's amazing. You know, I just remember when I used to go to these cons when I was a kid, I was on that side, and I would look up at all these awesome writers and creators and be like, someday I want to be on that side. And now that I'm able to be here on the stage with creators whose work I've loved, you know, as I read comics my whole life, and we're able to work on projects together, it's just a dream come true.
What did you just pull out?
Okay, I'm going to tell you what Comic-Con means to old guys like me. I'm old, okay? I'm not a young man anymore. I wish I was, but I'm old. You get a call. They say, hey, Rob, Venom and Deadpool, can you draw Venompool? I'm like, by this afternoon, I'll draw that, okay? And you draw it, and you turn it in, and they make it this kick-ass cover, Venompool. And then, 2019, you show up to preview night, And the people at Sideshow, where are they? There.
Over there.
They go,
Yeah, over
hey,
there.
Rob, we got to show you something. And you walk over and you go, oh my gosh, there's a Venom Pool statue. It's Venom and Deadpool as a statue. And what you do is, can I hit this guy in the head and get this statue out of this glass case? And how far would I get before security tackles me? Because you're crazy.
Rob, I'm with
crazy.
you. I will
yes.
get on my back. Let's go. Let's steal all the statues.
I literally run the circumstances every time. Mezco, they got a cable figure that's coming out soon. They hand it to me. They take it out of the glass. I'm like, I can get. I'm I'm old, but I'm fast. But I don't know that I can outrun these security guys. So
I got you. You got this. So 2019 is Marvel's 80th anniversary. We're celebrating all year long. Yes, yes. It is hype. Do you guys, the two of you, have specific stories or characters that are most impactful for you, whether you were growing up or as creators? What is it? What are those important stories?
you go.
For me, it was X-Men. I mean, that's where it all started for me. And, you know, X-Men was the gateway into Marvel, the gateway into characters, and the gateway to learning that, you know, there's different writers, there's different artists, and there's different people who have different takes on these characters. So, you know, the Marvel 80th anniversary for us is not just celebrating the characters and the amazing history that Marvel has in the Marvel Universe, but also all those creators, past and present, that have worked on the books. And, you know, today we're here with a signing with one of the guys who contributed more to Marvel than most. So,
Yay! Desperate. Got to keep a job. Got to keep that job.
Well, it's the hustle, right?
It's the hustle,
never-ending
buddy.
hustle, and if you don't have that hustle, it's going to fall apart.
You get a guy, you put a bucket on his head, and you put an X on that bucket, and then you go, what have I done? I have to sell this. This has to move. So then you go to social media and you go, please buy my comic. And you guys bought the comic. Thank you very much. Thank you. Desperate. Desperate.
So I want to go back to the question I asked, though.
Oh, yeah, I'll do
Impact-
fantastic. He said X-Men. I love X-Men, but I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry if this is going to bore you. I'll make it quick. I'll talk really fast. I'm at the barber shop getting my hair cut. I've always had a bad haircut. I paid somebody to do it then. My dad's 6 years old. I only have Richie Rich and Casper comics, okay? My parents are kind of conservative, but my barber, God bless him, Fred, he has Fantastic Four 147, written by Len Wein, drawn by Rich Buckler. Prince Namor is bursting out of the ocean, Submariner, and the Thing and the Human Torch are there. And I mean, I've seen God. I'm like, what is this? I open it. They're fighting by page 2. They're throwing down. They throw down the whole comic. I can't let go of this comic. I say, Fred, he sees me trembling and says, Rob, you can have this if you trade me comics. If you give me some Casper and Richie Rich, because I need comics for the shelf. And we finished, and my dad put me in the car. I drove home for the 1.5 miles, got my Richie Rich, and I proudly had my Fantastic Four 147. And it is not lost on me that Prince Namor, with his hot temper, was a hot-tempered teenager later on. Favorite character. I kind of like the Wolverine, Namor, and Hercules, because Hercules had more of a temper than Thor. And later in life, I'm like, I see why I was attracted to these guys.
Yeah.
The competition has really nice characters. Marvel has the gritty guys that I love and I fell in love with. And that's Marvel to me, man.
Yeah, we're flawed characters. We have great stories, amazing stuff.
love it.
Yeah. So we're talking about Major X. You're all over this book as, of course, creator, but
Right.
writer, artist,
Yeah.
cover artist.
Yeah.
Where does you start when you're starting to put the process of this together? Are you thinking about the story? Are you thinking about the art? What are you thinking of?
Well, I wanted to do this character who was from a different realm where mutants found paradise. Because so often they're persecuted, right?
Yeah.
But then we take paradise from them, and he's scrambling to save his house, save his home, save the people he loves. It's a personal story, but he has ties to Cable and the X-Men and all the bad guys that are after him who don't want him to succeed, and you got a story. And he was fortunate enough to let me do this. Yeah. And thank you to all of you. We sold more in reprints than we did in first prints. And honestly, to the 50-year-old grandpa man right here, so grateful, so beyond grateful. I love Marvel Comics. Fantastic Four 147, thank you. Started me on a journey. I love Marvel. Marvel 1000, I'll just go there. I'm like, Marvel 1000. I was fortunate to get a page in there. So excited. I'm so excited to read it. I did not read the PDF. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to go into my store. Guys, Orange County will tell you, Rob Liefeld goes to 5 stores. I get bored. I'm like, I need a comic book today. And I know all the owners. They can all vouch. Liefeld goes, and what more importantly you need to do more of at your store is spend money. Buy comics, buy toys, buy stuff. I love stores. I want stores to stay. You got to spend money on your store, okay? Amazon's going to be fine. They sell products, other stuff, hair dryers. But anyway, I go to my stores. I will be at my store 10 o'clock when Marvel 1000 comes out, and I will have Marvel 1000.
Yes.
80 years of Marvel.
Heck yeah.
80 years.
Guys, give it up for Rob and CB.
Woo!